About 200 people so far today, and that's kind of a slower day. That would have been a good day over at the McSwain. It's just nice to, have the local produce, meet your farmer, to know your goat's milk soap, is locally sourced as well. You can see the animal too.
Right.
To see your artisan craftsman. We're working on doing like a craft day as well.
Okay.
When we can expand a little bit more. Salad. I just had some on a salad yesterday, spinach salad with green beans.
Oh wow.
That's really good. So feta? When we get them in Thursday, they're scaled and gutted. So that has been done for you.
That's a huge thing.
It really is huge. The scales will fly around in your kitchen.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Whenever we order from the restaurant, we would always get them scaled and gutted.
Yeah, and so then you're just going to score the sides. You can stuff the cavity.
Yeah, let's get one of these and I can demo how to break it down.
Cool. Yeah, they're just gorgeous fish. I think they sell so well because their color too.
Yeah, and
so see, they're all clean, ready to go.
Yeah,
scales are gone.
Awesome for me.
Yeah, you bet. I'll tell you what.
Us through what you're doing right now. You're looking at the ingredients we picked up.
Yep. So I'm just we're going to do 2 dishes. We're going to do a salad, and then we'll do an entree or a main course with the red snapper. I'm going to show you guys how to break that down as well. So yeah, I'm just looking at what we have and making a list, a little prep list. I think the tomato salad, we'll do these. What are these called again? Sunny Boys. Sunny Boys. It smells good. And then I was thinking we can do thin slices of sweet and some spicy peppers to go on the salad. We're going to pickle these blueberries that we got from Hunter Farms, and those will go on the salad as well, along with some cheeses from Paradox Farms, which is in Moore County. They made really great goat cheese, and we got a cheddar from them, which is a cow's milk cheddar. So that'll be good. So we're going to put those together, and then the snapper dish, when we went to Seaview Crab Company, we got some Japanese style eggplant, or Japanese style seaweed rather. So I'm thinking we'll do like a Japanese style snapper with like sweet and sour eggplant. These little different eggplant here. And then we'll do like a togarashi seared snapper, which is togarashi is it's like a Japanese spice blend with smoked peppers and sesame and some other stuff I don't remember, but we'll read the label.
I don't think people realize that you're making what sounds to be a pretty exotic dish, that you can get all this stuff from homegrown Sanford ingredients, and then the fish market, which I know the fish wasn't caught in Sanford, but you got that 10 minutes down the road here, so I don't think a lot of people realize that.
No,
You can do
that's
that
absolutely right. We got, I bought for myself North Carolina grouper. We got North Carolina red snapper, often probably around the Wilmington area. But yeah, you're right. It's not far away. If you have a few good ingredients in your pantry, you put together like a restaurant quality meal pretty quick. And with this, we're going to keep it really simple because this is really beautiful stuff. So the salad is really not going to be any cooking. It's just going to be really putting ingredients together. Greens. Made a buttermilk ranch the other night. We're going to use that and just kind of sporadically drizzle it around. Make sure the tomatoes are dressed, not too much so. Did these a couple weeks ago. I pickled these, and basically it's sugar, water, red wine vinegar, and you can season it however you want. This has fresh thyme and bay leaves in it, but you could do cinnamon. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. But it's a nice little sweet tart pop that goes great on salads, or this would be good with seafood or like ceviche, something like that. So just kind of let those fall where they may. And then we've got two different cheeses we're going to use today from Paradox Farms, which is in Moore County.
You say that was a cheddar?
Yeah, that's a cheddar. And then this next one is a goat milk feta. We'll just kind of crumble all over everything like that. And then we'll take some of the chilies that Gordon thinly sliced for us. We'll try to get all three colors: red, yellow, and green. And this basil can, this is from Hunter Farms too, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Basil. A little cracked black pepper at the top. So Sunny Boy tomatoes, two different kinds of Paradox cheeses, fresh basil, some sweet and spicy chilies, and some pickled North Carolina blueberries. So we have this beautiful red snapper we got from Seaview Crab Company. Seaview was based out of Wilmington, but we're fortunate here in Sanford. We have two different locations. The one we went to today is off of US 1 and Tramway, next to Stubbs Barbecue and Jackson Brothers Produce. And then there's another one off of 421 between Sanford and Fayetteville. So it's really cool because you can ask any fishmonger that's worth their salt. They're going to scale it and gut it for you, which makes it really easy to deal with. If you scale it on your own, do it outside, it makes a big mess. So they've taken the scales off of it and taken the guts out. So when you're cutting a fish like this, you want to start right on this side of the dorsal. And you really want to you're going to make an incision right here. And you want to keep, when you get in there, you're going to keep your knife close to the bones, like right up against the rib cage there.
I noticed that you're not sawing, you're doing like one long motion.
Yeah. It's like when you watch, no sushi chef, when you watch sushi chefs cut sushi, it's long strokes like that. They're not hacking into it. So you just kind of, again, keep the knife right up against the cage And then with your other hand, kind of lift it up. And you'll get down to the belly.
So when they say fresh caught, I mean, this smells fresh. And when they say fresh caught, when do you think this was, when do you think they got this? When do you think this came out of the ocean?
Probably Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday.
Wow. So 3 days ago? 2 days ago?
Maybe even sooner than that. Probably, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. It's really fresh. And if you get seafood that smells like fish, you've gotten bad seafood. It's just smell like nothing at all, really. It's like nothing at all. Is it Flanders?
Nothing at all.
You killed
Nothing
us
at
all.
all.
Yep. So there's a little rib
killed us all
cage,
the Flanders.
set of ribs right there. Just kind of cut them out like that. Either take the skin off or leave it on at this point. I like the skin. If you're going to leave the skin on, again, make sure they scale it. And then we're going to come in and we're going to score it with our knife. And that's going to keep it from curling up in the pan. It's going to curl up a little bit, or we're going to use a spatula to kind of help keep it down. But this is definitely going to release that immediate tension that'll come into play when it hits the heat. All right, so on the other side, same thing.
That's fantastic already. Like,
Yeah.
I would take a bite out of that right now. Gordon, you and Chad have been friends for a while. I'm sure when he cooks in front of you, you're an attentive audience. Have you learned a lot from him?
Oh God, yeah. We've had dinner over here a lot over the years, and Jordan also worked for him, so learned a lot from her that she picked up from him. So, but we just like talking about food, and sometimes we kind of compare music to food, in that you can write a song and perform it in different ways, and
Yeah.
you can do the same thing with food. The same ingredients, just presented a little bit differently.
It's very true. So we've got our fillets here. This you can hang on to. You can make a fumet, which is a fancy French term for fish stock. If you want to ever make a chowder or some kind of seafood stew or something like that, save that. Probably stick that in the freezer and I'll use it later. So that's that. And now we're going to start cooking the eggplant and putting the dish together. So togarashi is a traditional Japanese ingredient. It's called a 7-spice. It's got garlic, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, brown sugar, smoked peppers, orange peel. This company, it's a Kentucky-based company, and they make this togarashi. They make Worcestershire, soy sauce, and teriyaki. They call it Kentucky yaki, but they age everything in old bourbon barrels. So this is been in a smoked bourbon barrel. You can smell the smoke in there.
Yeah.
And then this is their soy sauce, which is really, really rich, but that has the bottle number on it. But all this is aged in old bourbon barrels. The snapper with this togarashi. Not a whole lot. We'll add a little bit more when it's on the plate.
Can you find that locally? I mean, can you?
Nah, I think it's Michelle. I think she got it from Amazon, like everything else. Then we're going to season this with salt. And we're going to head over and start cooking this stuff. Salt means. That's some of that togarashi in there also. We have our oil hot, so we're going to go in with our fillets. Whenever you're putting anything into a pan, you want to lay it away from you. So if you drop it, you'll splash oil away from you. And as you can see, the fish is starting to bow up a little bit. But if we hadn't have put those scores in the skin, it would be like completely curled up. So we just flatten that. And then just don't cook it too high. I see a lot of cooks when they're cooking skin on fish, they're just blasting it, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to burn the skin. You want to. The idea is to render the skin and get it crispy in the same amount of time that the actual flesh is cooking. So that way you don't have burnt skin and raw fish. Garlic. The sweet component is going to be this mirin, which is a sweet Japanese cooking wine. And then the vinegar, the sour part is going to be rice wine vinegar. A little less on the rice wine vinegar. Soy sauce is so good. I highly recommend you guys getting online and ordering some of that. It's good stuff.
This is my new favorite thing we do as a media company.
Yeah. What else we got? On the other side, I turn it over and just let the residual heat in the pan finish cooking it.
It smells amazing.
A little snack for us. So now we'll make it pretty. Radishes. Thank you, Gordon.
Radicchio.
Radicchio. And then some of these sweet and spicy peppers again. And some of this beautiful basil. The sauce is really simple. It's ponzu, which you can find in the grocery store. Ponzu is a lightly brewed soy sauce that's seasoned with yuzu, which is a Japanese citrus fruit. I mix that with dark sesame oil and a little bit of black garlic salt. So it's 3 things I had in the pantry. Quick and easy sauce. And we'll just drizzle this around. I think that's it. North Carolina snapper we got from Seaview Crab Company. Sweet and sour eggplant, little ponzu vinaigrette with black garlic, and some other local tomatoes and peppers and radishes.
Look at him go.
That's it. It's a wrap. I'll grab forks.
Yeah, good job.
You know, it's not, grouper has more of a chew to it, that's a lot flakier.
That's
You have to guard that like you used to do your fries in school.
yeah.
You know?
That's incredible, Chad. That's I had a little fall off the plate here. My fish. So it's that seasoning that's a taste I've never tasted before.
Togarashi?
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of it. That's really good. It also tastes like maybe something that would taste good on meat too, or is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can we have another one?
Can we have 5 more? We'll keep messing them up.
Yeah.
Michelle, come and try this.